like I said in my programme notes today, another day at home, another frustrating one, even more hard to take today. Boys give us everything again, work rate, tenacious, together, but at the minute, I think all season really, individual mistakes cost us games, and that isn't just at our end. It's in both thirds of the pitch, and that's happened too often. But it's something we're still trying to put right. It is a young side, and we're going to be learning the hard way, and which we are learning the hard way. Where do you start really with today? I think first off, I think we did the basics right all of the time. Created a few opportunities. Don't think they really created anything at all. We had a couple of chances, like flashes across the box, but what we asked of the boys at half time, what the gaffer just said, was just a little bit more quality in those areas, and we got that 5 minutes after half time. Great bit of skill from Owen. Keep saying to him that he needs to believe in himself, that he can beat players on the outside, and he did just that. Great ball back, great finish by DS, lovely controlled finish into the top corner. So great start to the second half. Done what we've asked. Couldn't ask for no more. Then the penalty. I'm not having that it's a penalty. I think Swanee's starting position, to be honest, was good. I think it was just the execution of the clearance. I think if the clearance is good, everyone goes, "Oh, well done, Swanee." So it wasn't, and then I think it's a tangle of legs. The Nine's just tried to be clever, and he has been clever, and he's brought one for me, and then he's tucked it away nicely. I think, and this has happened again too often. We concede one, we concede two. I can think Loughborough at home, classic one. They scored two in around 3 minutes, I believe. I did deal with the cross, and then. So I think it's gone for a few legs, and then obviously Swanee's not been able to react, and then you're 2-1 down. Where at 1-1 we've just got. I think we've got. We said it afterwards after the game was we've got to relax a little bit more, just stick to our task, and then they've done everything possible to try and waste time, etc. Which you can't blame them for doing. They're in a promotion battle as well. We're in a relegation battle, and they're going to do that. We still had chances at 2-1. I thought the desire that we showed and the tempo that we showed was good in the most parts. Got quite a few crosses in the box and got bodies in the box as well. But just doesn't ever seem to fall our way. And I don't see that being luck. So it's a difficult one to take, but we'll dust ourselves down. We'll go again. As cliche as that sounds, because the boys are working hard, the management are working hard, everyone in the club's working hard to make sure that we stabilise this club and keep this club as a step forward club, because it's where it deserves to be. But we'll keep working on the training ground. The boys are working really hard, and they're giving everything for the club. So yeah, it's a tough one to take, but we move to Sheffield on Saturday next week. Possibly we could have made some changes earlier. It's easy to say that in hindsight, I guess. As I thought, if you go across the team, like the back five are doing well, the midfield three were landing on stuff, working really hard, and then I thought the front three were a threat, and then that's where the goal would come from. You know, we were creating chances, not loads, but we were creating things. I thought we were creating more than them. Could we have made changes earlier? Possibly. I think Tyler did especially well when he came on. I thought he showed good quality on the ball, really assured, and I think he will give us that as the season continues to move on. So to answer your question, yes, but it's easy to say that looking back. Points to stay out of the bottom three. The $1 million question, I suppose. As you say, we've got 11 games left. We've still got to pick up points somewhere, and we've got some crucial games coming up. I know we've got Mansfield at home, we've got Gresley at home. They're crucial games. Every game's a crucial game, and I think we've got to try and pick up points as quickly as possible and as many as possible. We want our target isn't just to finish 17th; it's to finish as high as possible. How many points? It's hard to say. You might only need 10 points, but you might need 20. It just depends what teams around you do as well. And the teams around us have got some tough games, like we've got some tough games left. But equally, they've got some games where that are winnable around us. I think we've just got to ensure when we play the teams around us, we get those points. Because I think this season, if I'm honest, we've played better against teams in the high positions in the league, and not done so well, and not had the same performance levels against teams that are towards the bottom. Something we've got to ensure that doesn't continue to happen. And as I said, with the individual mistakes, they can't continue to happen, as we are going to be in trouble. But I firmly believe, and I know everyone, players and the staff, we firmly believe we're more than good enough to stay in this league. So, how many points? It's a lottery, really, because it just depends on what we do and then what others around us do. We've just got to try and ensure that we are in control of that, and continue to pick up points so that we're in control of the situation rather than being controlled by others around us. That's the key thing, I would say.